This is a brand new pedal from Sushi Box Effects. It's Doug Weiand of the Edge of Paradise's signature pedal that he's calling the More V2. It's an all-tube clean boost pedal that features up to 30 dB of boost. It has two parameters, a knob for adjusting the intensity of your boost and a switch for cutting bass. It's a clean boost pedal, but what it's really doing is providing a tube input stage and a tube output stage. So I'm here with Doug Weiand of Edge of Paradise's new signature pedal by Sushi Box Effects that he's calling More. And it's pretty much a clean boost that simply gives you more of whatever you're looking for. If you're going to use it before an amp, if you're going to use it in the effects loop, if you're going to use it after your amp modeler, or you're going to use it straight into your interface just to give your guitar a little more life. It simply just gives you more. And pretty much this pedal does magic to your signal. You're getting a tube input stage and a tube output stage. Now, these are two tubes running off of high voltage. In the input stage, you have a 12A V7, and on the output stage, you have a 12A T7. Now, like I said, these are both running at high voltage, so you need to make sure that your power supply has enough amperage to give this guy the juice that it needs. And today, I'm gonna be going over this pedal in a few of my favorite environments. So we're gonna check this pedal out before a tube amp, we're gonna check it out after a tube amp, we're gonna check it out, my favorite place, after a modeler like the Quad Cortex. And the last thing we're gonna use it in is directly into your interface to give it some life. Because sometimes we plug into our interface and we just have a little too stale of a signal. So what's the difference from any other boost pedal, or why do I need to put it after my amp modeler? Well, the thing is, since you're running it through tubes, you're actually giving it life. You're giving it a nice EQ curve. You're giving a nice little bump and thickness of low end. You're cleaning up your mids a little bit. You're giving this nice little top presence boost that's really giving this nice 3D effect to your signal. So I think this pedal sounds the best when you use it after an amp modeler of your choice. Maybe it's the Quad Cortex, the Axe Effects, the Kemper, the Helix. Really doesn't matter. It's just gonna take the algorithm tone that you're giving it and give more life to it. It's gonna start to breathe. It's gonna make it sound a little more realistic. So without further ado, let's put it through the paces and see what this pedal sounds like. So here I have the pedal hooked right into my PV6552, and in this application, you really get to use the full range of this boost and really use the power of the tubes to open up your tone. So let's get straight into it. So this pedal definitely has a lot of mojo and vibe, and if you really want it to get hairier, you can do that. So you can either make it very nice and tight and get the edge of breakup, get right in between, or just go overboard with it. So let's hear it in tight. low end. It's almost like it's turning this PV into something of like fuzz nature. So what if we tighten that up with the switch right here? So you can see we kind of controlled some of that low end with the tight switch. And these are Fishmans, and though these are the matte Hefis that have a little more low end, they're still pretty tight as it is. So I don't really feel that it's super necessary to have that switch turned on all the time. But it just depends. What are you guys using it for? So I'm just gonna dial in what I think is a really cool setting and just leave it there. So here I am sitting with my Neural Quad Cortex. I have this hooked up with my PV6505 II, and I'm gonna be going back and forth between the real amp, the cloned version, and then after all of this, it's going directly into the Sushi Box More pedal, and that's going into my interface with a cab IR loaded. That way we can just get an idea of what this sounds like after an amp modeler or after the 6505 II. Now here we go, we're gonna get started with the 6505. Now the clone version. Now let's go back to the 6505 and turn this pedal on and start dialing it in. Gotta be careful because it actually gives me too much when I'm using it in post. Now right now I'm actually just trying to match the volume so that we can get an idea of what it's doing and how it's coloring the tone. So just listening to it with the 6505, you can already tell that it's breathing life into it. It's kind of giving it an EQ curve. It's making the low end a little thicker. It's kind of cleaning up some mids, and it's giving you this high presence bump that's a little more 3D sounding. So if that's what it sounds like with the 6505, what does it sound like with the model of the 6505 with the Cortex? Let's find out. Now what I really want to know is what does it sound like with it on the amp model and off with the 6505? Does it make the amp model sound closer to the 6505? Let's find out. Now let's keep it on for both and just go back and forth and see what it sounds like. Well, you can tell that it definitely breathes some life into the tone. Next, let's flip that switch. Now, this is using it in post gain, and I don't really recommend this, but some people might find this useful. So let's hear what it sounds like. So here we have a pedal going directly into an interface, and I'm actually using the SSL Alpha 8, which actually doesn't have preamps built into it. It's just really, really clean converters. So since we don't have a preamp, maybe this works in place of my Warm Audio Tone Beast preamp. Let's find out. Here it is with absolutely no preamp. And let's turn this guy on. Now it's kind of hard to tell, so let me dial it in just a little bit. I know we're using a clean DI, but I'll put an amp sim just shortly. Let's just focus on the clean DI. Now let's turn on our amp sim. I'm using the Gojira plugin, which I believe it's pretty much a 5150 6505 variant. So we're kind of in the same family of tones already. You have the real PV, you have a clone of that exact setting with the quad cortex, and then you have another variant of it. So here we go. So that pretty much does it with Doug Weiand of Edge of Paradise's brand new pedal from Sushi Box Effects called the More. Hope you guys learned a little something about how to use boost pedals, especially one of this nature. Check out Doug Weiand, check out Edge of Paradise, and check out Sushi Box Effects. They're going to be coming out with more pedals. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to click, like, subscribe, and we'll see you all next time.